So this is my first YouTube video, and this is all quite surreal to me because I've never been a social media person. Like, I don't have TikTok, Facebook, or anything like that. Not for personal anyway. Like, I've used it for business, but I'm not posting stuff on there for other people to look at my life. So this is a first, but I just want to share my journey as a trader and someone who, makes money online or tries to. And, maybe some people can get some value from that. But I've been doing this for a while. Like, I started trying to make money online when I was 16, just reselling shoes, Pokemon cards, anything. And I was doing well. Like, when COVID hit, I was selling hot tubs, kayaks, swimming pools in the summer. And my parents came in, like, how are you making all this money? I think they were like accusing me of doing something I shouldn't. But and I was like, oh, I'm just selling all this stuff. And like, they're quite old school, so they just didn't understand it. But yeah, like, I did well on that, and I moved on to Amazon FBA, and did well on that as well. But I wasn't finding joy in that, and that's the most important thing. And then I started trading, and I've failed pretty much constantly for 3 years now. For 3 years, it's just been straight loss. No wins, no relief or any sign of hope. It's just been losing consistently, and that's it. But despite that, I've just kept going, and I don't know why. Like, for me, this would have been useful. Like, watching someone on a similar journey would have been nice, but I was just doing it on my own, and I don't know why I kept going. Like the reason I'm doing all these things, trying to make money online, is because I don't know. I just want the freedom, and I don't want to sell my time. Like, that's all we have really, is our time, and there isn't a price someone could give me to buy that off me. So that's the ultimate goal. But trying to find something where you can do that and enjoy it as well is essential, because that's what life's about. You've got to enjoy it. So that's why I'm pursuing trading despite the never-ending losses. But I'm finally seeing a little bit of hope. I'm not going to get carried away, but I got my first payout from Lucid about 3 weeks ago, and up until that point, I was like, oh, once I get a payout, I would have made it. I'm gonna be the best. But it's just made me realize how like, I'm still at the very beginning. Like, most people don't get a payout, but I've made it that far, and I still feel like I've got so much further to go, and that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that. But it's just like, wow. And the only reason I managed to get the payout was because I joined a community called Easy Trades. This isn't a video promoting it. I'm never gonna try and sell you stuff on here. This is just me talking. But yeah, I joined them, and Matt gave me access because I was in a bad spot, and I still am in a bad spot financially. And yeah, I just surrounded myself in their community, and I found some more consistency so far. And it's helped my trading massively. Like, when I say I'm in a bad spot at the moment, I mean I'm in a bad spot. Like, if I can show my bank account without showing the details. That is what's in my bank, £1.30. So, and that's from failure. Like, I failed so much trying to make money online at the moment, and I'm fine with that because I know I've got the experience to do it. But I just want to go all in on trading, and that has its risks. Obviously, like, if I don't make money, I'm not paying my rent, but I'm happy taking that risk. I know what can happen if I fail, and I'm prepared for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. But the message of this video is pretty much just fail. Learn to fail, and learn to be comfortable with that and the possibility of that. Because if you want to get anywhere, whether it's trading, business, even the gym, you need to fail. You need to go to failure. So that's what you need to do. And sometimes it's going to be really hard. Like, I felt so defeated sometimes, but I just have to keep going. And hopefully someone can find these videos and maybe it makes them, keep going that little bit longer and keep trying. But I'm going to create a free to join Discord community. So if anyone is interested, that's free to join. I'll leave a link in the comments. But it is such a difficult journey. But it just depends, because if you're coming into trading with the sole purpose of making money, you're never going to make money. Never. Like, that's what happened to me. I joined the signal groups, and I'm thinking, oh, this is easy. Like, they make $5 a month. I can be making 20K a month easy off these guys. And no, because it's more than that. Like, you can be following a profitable trader and still not make anything. And that's exactly what happened with me, because I was over risking, under risking, forcing setups. But yeah, I mean, every trader goes through this. And I don't know, maybe you're new to trading, maybe you've been doing it for a long time, I don't know. But it doesn't matter what level you're at, you're going to come across struggles. And there's going to be difficult times coming. No matter if you're making, no money or 10K a month, there's going to be difficult times coming. Like, the past 2 weeks trading have been awful, but I've managed to deal with it. Like, I've only taken like 3 trades this month, and what is it, the 10th, which for me is good, because at one point I was trading every session, like London, New York, Asia. I was getting like 4 hours of sleep, and you're taking 2 trades a week, and that's how I got my payout. Like, they were valid trades, some of them a little bit risky, but it works, but it's not sustainable. And luckily I managed to get that under control, because if I was doing that now, I would be getting cooked. I would have been blowing accounts, and yeah, so you've really got to be patient with trading, and learn to just sit on your hands, be patient, and do nothing. Like, that's most of the time what I'm doing. So I've got time to be doing this. So yeah, I'm excited to see how even the next 3 months go, because I know I'm seeing some progress now. So I don't know. I try not to think about the money, but obviously everyone has financial goals, and yeah, I'm just trying to ignore that part. But I'm hoping the next 3 months, I'll be in a significant better place than £1.30 in my bank account. So we'll see. But it does need some good price action at this point. I mean, like, Trump is just, New York session's patched. It's literally patched. Like, today I took 2 L's, one in London and one in New York. And I'm fine with that. Like, I've been losing for 3 years every day at this point, so a losing day is fine with me. But if you were there forcing setups, you'd be getting absolutely cooked. So yeah, I mean, I've just really got to stick to the system and trust the process. Like, I've been doing it this long. I know I can. I know I'm going to succeed, because I'm not going to give up. So what choice is there? Like, if I'm not going to give up, I'm going to win eventually. So yeah, hopefully, if you've got any experiences, you've made mistakes, just drop them in the comments. Like, I'd love to hear other people's stories and issues. And as I said, yeah, there's the free Discord community group. Feel free to join that. As I said, I'm not selling anything. It's just, I'm just providing something that would have helped me. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe. Like, obviously you will have if you like this content. So that's all I've got to say today.